Hello and welcome in. We are live in Trout River Valley. Oh, just need to switch over to the right screen here. There we go. Alright, Trout River Valley. New map. And I'll give you a quick rundown of what we've done. I just started playing it. But I just wanted to kind of get a very basic start just to get the ball rolling. So, ooh. You know what? I'm going to go sell this. So, the only thing we own is this plot of land right here. $150,000. I do need to see where I can sell my, was it wheat? Wheat, okay. Wheat. Oh. Not worth very much right now, but we don't have, well, we could get, we could get quite a bit more money. Okay, let's see if we can put down a small silo, which I think we can, because this little corner here doesn't seem to be used, and I can kind of carve into it a little is my thought. We got 35,000. Oh, so we could hold 75 there. Or if we got a little more money, we could hold 100. I'm thinking this is going to be perfect. Yeah. That'll work just fine. Let's do... Is that, or... Sorry, my only thought is we also need to put a house down. Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do it like this to kind of get it a little bit away. Yeah, it's okay. Alright, so we've got that. And then, what is like the cheapest house? Oh, here we go. We might live in a tent for a small period of time here. Can I put it on the other side? Oh, we can kind of. Okay. Where? Oh. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, that's great. Okay. Okay, so, sorry, back to the farm here. We started up, so in this map, you can't, I like to start from scratch. Tip side, back. Action can't be performed here. Why? Left. Alright, I'll try this again. See if this works. There we go. So you can't start from scratch totally on this map. It gives you a lot of equipment. And I did the math, and I think when you sell all the equipment, it will make you about, I think, $980,000. So a ton of money. So what I did was I started with $1 million loan and $250,000 in cash. So that roughly made it so that, I think once I sold all the equipment and everything, I must have got a little less because I ended with about $230,000, I think. And the land out here is not cheap. This was the cheapest one at 150 that, or not cheapest, but one of the cheaper ones. So I bought that for 150 and then had about, I only spent maybe $40,000 on equipment. I went really basic this time. Oh, as you can see, I didn't realize how hilly it was, so we are going to need more horsepower fairly soon. Like really soon. But that's okay. Will it go faster if I'm on the road? I mean, it is just kind of a dirt path. Ugh. This is giving it everything I've got, and it barely wants to do it. So, this tractor only has 50 horsepower, so it definitely, I get it. We're gonna, for sure, need to upgrade. But the farm next to me that you can see here in the distance, it's got a cow barn. I think it's going to be a really nice farm to get, and that's going to be our kind of goal here. But it's really expensive. It's this plot, $850,000. So, ton of money. My goal is probably to buy these two plots here in the near future, maybe along with this one. I don't know if these are like, let me visit. Oh, this is woods. Oh, I thought maybe it was like grazing land, but no, this is all woods. Okay, so we don't want to buy that. Not anytime soon. So yeah, and then I don't know what other big plots we'd want to buy, but I think the goal in however many years or whatever is to buy this plot. But that's going to take a while. It's a lot of money. But I don't have any loans currently. So the 14,000 cash I've got in the bank, and yeah, like I say, some pretty steep land. So we're gonna probably actually need some pretty big horsepower out here. This equipment's gonna get me by to start, but I bought this plot out of all of them because it had wheat, something I could easily harvest right away. And then it looks like yeah, we'll want to sell it in January, which is great. It'll get us money for next season. I don't know. I might do minimal loans because we really need to expand. It's going to take us a lot of years to buy that farm if we only are farming this plot. So I think we're going to expand outward here as soon as we can. I'm going to find out if this equipment is usable though, because this tractor might not work. I might need to spend money on a tractor sooner than I'd like. Here, I'll let this sit here, but we'll go explore. I'll show you the starting equipment we've got. It is pretty bare bones. So we've got a little 2-row planter. I mean, you're talking real old school there. So tractors shouldn't have any hard time pulling it. A little cultivator here. Oh, something's messed up with it. And then a little sprayer. So all very basic. I mean, this stuff didn't cost more than a couple $1,000s for everything. So really affordable. Tractor was $7,500. The combine with head, maybe $20,000. So that's, you know, your bigger ticket item. Oh, so this field, I haven't really explored much, but okay, so this field's just right here. Pretty accessible. Let's see. Is this other field pretty accessible? Because we might buy field 7 in the not too distant future. Man, it's got oats ready to harvest. That would be a nice one to... But I bet this field costs a lot of money. Almost $34,000 per acre. Wow, prices out here are crazy. $34,000 an acre. I mean, those prices are unheard of. That is wild, but apparently this is some desirable area. Man, that right there, I'd max out my loan just buying that land. It's pretty big though, 18 acres. This is probably what our biggest field, maybe around 50. Eventually combining fields like that. I mean, I think this is going to be a good map because I think there's expensive land, but a lot of really good fields that are just nice big. I think we can make some really good money once we start expanding. But no, I mean, this is almost $500,000 just to buy all this, so I think we've got some time until we need to worry about too much. Alright. I don't want to get too far down that hill. I don't have the horsepower for it. The true test is going to be how this tractor handles the equipment, like the sprayer. The sprayer, I'm hoping he doesn't have an issue with, because that shouldn't weigh a whole lot. You're just going up and down the field. The cultivator is probably going to be the harder one, because that 2-row planter is, I mean, that thing can't be that difficult to run. Alright, 14,000 liters. Make a few bucks off it. The question will be if we want to buy this plot. 230 grand, but we could really kind of, might cost a bit to flatten this out here, but we could get a house, silo, like we could actually get a nice farmyard before we have to go out and buy the one with the cows. And then eventually, if we did buy it, this could all get plowed in up to the rocks or so, you know. Could expand this field out quite a bit. So it could be useful down the road. Huh. What that sound is. There could be... Would that sound be like a collectible? Do they do that? I don't really usually collect too many, or do too many of the collectibles. But if I find one, I'd probably pick it up. Alright. Field looks pretty good size from up here. Alright. Teleport now. Alright, we're getting kind of close. I want to try and catch him when he's coming up and unload him up at the top here. This is going to be a pretty quick one tonight. I am pretty tired. I just saw this map pop up on Mod Hub. I saw it on a video, and I was like, oh, I mean, I like it. It's the only thing I don't know yet, and feel free to leave it in the comments, is can you buy boats? Oh, what's that? That looks like a boat. I don't know if you can buy boats on this map. I honestly have never even bought a boat though. In Kinlag or whatever. I just never really got that far, or I don't know. I'm undecided how much I even like that mechanic of the game. Oh, this is the ferry. Ah, yes. Yeah, I don't know. Slightly undecided how much I like that mechanic, or if I'll even ever want to drive boats around. But yeah, if anyone knows if you can on this map, let me know. I'm gonna do a little exploring. What's up, ma'am? Do you sell boats? You're just looking out? Okay. Cool, cool. Hello, hello? Do you sell boats? Oh, that's cool. The guy just sitting on his boat fishing. That's actually, that's pretty cool. The boat is moving. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Oh. Of course, he's already went down. I missed it. Oh, full tank. Huh. Oh gosh. Oh, look at that. Perfect. It's exactly how they do it in real life, right? So yeah, the trick is going to be if I'm going to want to just save money and buy fields, or if I'm going to want to upgrade equipment. We're going to have to really think about it because, like I said, the land's just expensive out here. This is 196, this is 289. Oh, I should see, this one's 170. We should see how it is to get to. Oh, I think that's it. I just want to make sure there's not stuff that's like a weird drive to get to it. Just to know what fields would be worth buying. That's probably going to be a good one because it's a little cheaper than the rest. So either field 4 to my right or this one up here. Oh, is this ready to harvest too? What's this? Canola? Yeah, canola. That's a big field. That is a big field. I mean, we could really go crazy and take the loan out now and harvest all that canola, but to be honest, I don't think I've got anywhere to store it. I don't think I could store nearly that much. I'm actually a little concerned how quickly I'm going to need a bigger silo. It's holding 14. Although I guess wheat is one of your large, like bigger yield crops. So when I do, oh shoot, I need this plowed. Because I really need the yield bonus. You could do something like this. I mean, I don't have to plow, but I probably should. So this would be the cheap way to go. I wish I could afford something like this. This one's really nice. Well, we probably should just get this one. Without. Oh, I don't know if that really matters. Sure. Okay, what? Oops. That's fine. Okay. How is he doing? Okay. See if that'll hold there. This trailer likes to roll down hills, so I'm gonna actually put it up here, I think. Yeah, I think we need to take advantage of any yield bonus, so we are going to plow the field so we can make sure that we get that yield bonus. Okay, that should not roll away. And I like this area because the shop is, you can see it right up the corner here. Which actually, they do have all that equipment there you can use. But once again, I don't like doing stuff like that because it feels like cheating. So we will not be using any of that stuff. I like how it looks in the shop, so I like having it there. I like being able to see it and add a little, I don't know, realism, immersion to the map. All right. Yeah, not totally a start from scratch, but this is a start from the basics. Nobody is out there using this kind of equipment right now. At least I don't think they are. Maybe. I don't think I'd want to farm with this kind of equipment. That would be a chore. Okay. Oh, there we go. Just taking a minute to drop. Yep, so we'll let him finish up, and then I think the field prep is going to take a long time with the equipment I have right now. So at least for this first year, I'm going to probably hire some workers and take a snooze. No, I'm going to take a break and hire workers and just let them see how long it takes. So, like I said, I'll keep this episode here a little short and see how that goes, and see if we need to really think about upgrading that kind of stuff soon, or if we can get by a little longer. What has he got? One more row? Yeah, buddy. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take over, and we're gonna go other direction so we can end right up there. It's funny because my other series I was trying to start, which I'm not sure if I'm going. I'm not sold on the map. I don't know. I might go back to it, but I was thinking, oh, I kind of started over and got a bigger combine, and I was like, good, because this is the old combine I had, and I was like, I'm kind of ready to upgrade, but we're back at it with this combine again. So, not a problem. It's a good combine. It's just not the biggest, and definitely takes a little time to harvest. So, there we go. Alright, let's actually, well, here. I want to get this guy rolling with the fertilizer, because I just don't know how long this kind of stuff's going to take. The one thing that I have in this series that I haven't been doing is I actually have somewhere to sleep. I've been kind of like roughing it with the other maps and like, oh, I'll just fast forward time and eventually we'll get a house, and it's like, nope, you know what, we're going to start with a 10, because then we can at least sleep and progress the game through that way. Hopefully that's a big help. Okay. Well, got him going. We're going to do a quick inventory of grain, and then I think we're going to sign off. Park my combine right here. There we go. At that parked, I got our little tent. Let's see how much grain we got. 20,000 wheat. There we go. All right, I like that. And then I think we had a 1 or 2,000 in the wagon. And I think you get about 1.2 thousand per liter. So let's just take a quick peek here. We had, 2009. And then, yeah, this one, so 22, so 22 and a half. And if you get 1.2 each, ooh, what's the math on that? That'd be, for the 20,000, that'd be 24,000, right? And then 600. So, yeah, so almost $25,000. Oh yeah, he's moving at 6 miles an hour up the hill. So spraying wise, I mean it's not fast, but it's not slow. Not too slow, I guess is what I should say. So that's not going to be too bad. Like I say, we're going to see how the cultivating, we're going to plow this year. So the plowing's going to take, I think that's going to take a really long time. So that one I might actually be sitting watching TV while I pay somebody to do it, because we're going to let the workers work. We saved enough money to keep some people employed. So thanks for joining me to get a quick peek here at Trout River Valley. I think it looks like a really nice map. We're gonna maybe once we get a few bucks, we'll buy a little pickup truck or something and take a little drive around the map. But so far so good, and we'll definitely be back. So thanks for joining. I will see you next time.